Kenny Hibbett hopes to mark his 18th year in the professional game by helping maintain Coventry City's 18-year unbroken spell in the First Division. He's twice suffered relegation with Wolves in the last 3 seasons. Mick Mills, on the other hand, is hoping to end his First Division career by finishing in the top 6 for the 11th time in the last 13 years. That's a fitting testimony to his splendid career with Ipswich and Southampton, and by next season he may well have a manager's job. Mills will switch to left-back today, with Ivan Golak returning on the right. Central defenders Wright and Bond both passed late tests, but as a precaution, Mark Whitlock is named as substitute. Coventry recall David Bennett at number 7, he replaces Michael Ginn, and they must feel they're due a goal from number 9, Cyril Regis. He hasn't scored for over 5 months, but in his West Brom days, Regis always did well at the Dell, scoring here on 4 league visits in 5 seasons. In the centre there, the assistant manager here at Southampton, John Mortimer, who's going back to coach Benfica for the start of next season. Referee this afternoon is Mike Dimbleby from Stevenage. So Southampton in red and white, playing from left to right, knowing that if they win their last 2 matches, they play Liverpool here on Tuesday, they would definitely qualify for a place in next season's UEFA Cup. And Coventry in blue, their fate's also in their own hands, because if they were to win 4 of their last 5 matches, then they would avoid relegation irrespective of other results. Away by Holmes to Jordan. Forward by Case. Golak. Here's Adams for Coventry. George Lawrence. Golak, Holmes. Lawrence. Plenty in the centre here. He's won back by Moran, he's found Mills. And here's Holmes, and Moran, past Bennett, corner. And the 2 big fellows who were doubtful until this morning, Mark Wright and Kevin Bond, are both forward, almost on the line. Oh, and that's gone in off the defender. Stevens was the player who seemed to get his head to it. Jimmy Case took the corner, and the Coventry right back seemed to backhead that across the face of his own goal and into the far corner after 6 minutes play. Well, I would think that would have to be called an own goal, although Jimmy Case may try to lay claim to it. Certainly came off the head of Stevens. Was on by Gibson, not a bad ball either. This is Adams. Regis in the centre. Adams cross, and Regis sliding in, couldn't make contact. That was a good little ball from Terry Gibson, which put Adams on his way. Regis was the only possible target in the centre, and he couldn't quite reach the cross. That was Lawrence, and there goes Moran. He's in here, Steve Moran, and Ogrizovic got a hand to it, and it hit the post. I think Steve Ogrizovic takes some credit there. He seemed to just get a hand to that, and he made his own luck because the ball then came back off the post. Acrobatics from Case. Here's Butterworth. McGrath. Butterworth again. Hibbett. Pearce. And Shilton called into action certainly in the way of saving a shot for the first time. Pearce was the player who saw his chance. Joe Jordan fouled. And young Butterworth, the England under-21 international, having his hands full here against the likes of Jordan, but coping fairly well so far. We'll see what he can do in the way of stopping Jordan from the free kick, because that's where it's going. And Jordan fouled the goalkeeper. It's an injury, I think, to Stevens that's worrying Coventry. I feel he may have just pulled something at the back of the left leg. So Michael Ginn will replace the injured Kirk Stevens for Coventry. With 10 minutes left in the first half. An unlucky day for Stevens. Well played by Gibson. He's looked Coventry's brightest performer this afternoon, but he got a knock on that last challenge. Meantime, it's David Bennett on the ball, with Butterworth going up outside him. That's Bennett's shot, and here's Regis, surely. Yes! Well, the end of a long, barren spell for Cyril Regis. Shilton could only parry, and Regis finished that with rather more confidence than he's been showing in recent matches, and just underlines what a happy hunting ground the Dell has been for him down the years. More to the point, it's given Coventry a foothold in this vital match. Only Regis' third goal since he joined Coventry, and his first since December the 1st. Over 5 months without scoring. How pleased he'll be to put that behind him. No striker likes to go through that sort of run, and he'll be the most relieved man in the Dell at the moment. When these teams met at Highfield Road back in December, there was a bizarre own goal by Peter Shilton from a corner which helped Coventry to win the match. Well, there was a strange own goal from Kirk Stevens at the other end this time, which put Southampton ahead, but then Cyril Regis came along with that timely equaliser to make the half-time score 1-1. Only 3 clubs have had a longer unbroken run in the First Division than Coventry's 18 years, Arsenal, Everton and Liverpool. Although it should be said that Coventry have escaped relegation by just 1 place on no fewer than 5 occasions in that period. And they're trying to escape again this year. Mills. Moran going down, nothing given. Bennett. Here's Regis. That's a good ball to Gibson. And here's Hibbett. Ginn is well forward. And here's Gibson. And no wonder Peter Shilton's been voted the Player of the Year down here at Southampton. He never lets his standard slip. Inactive for a long period here, Shilton, but that's exactly why he's regarded still by many people as the best in the world. When it came to the important moment, he was alert and alive to the danger. Bennett. 3 to his left and 1 to his right here for Coventry. Now Ginn. Regis in the centre. Foul by Mills. Well, Butterworth has made his way forward again. Jordan has gone back to mark him. Regis is in there, and so is Pearce further over. Adams. And Gibson. Corner given. Adams surprising Peter Shilton a little bit there with the fierce shot into the other corner, but Shilton scrambled across and got it away. Just. Mark Wright got his head to that. This is Bennett. crowd of players there, and I think Regis, the man penalised for shoving. That was quite an enterprising effort from the free kick by Mickey Adams. He proved there that you can surprise even the best goalkeepers. No mean effort. Golak is the player going off. And the man coming on is Mark Whitlock. I think Laurie McMenamin is thinking in taking off Golak and putting on Whitlock has been perhaps to give Nick Holmes a different role. He's now playing more on the left-hand side, aiming no doubt to get forward from the full-back position, and Mick Mills has switched across into his normal right-back spot. Jordan, and here's Armstrong, and can Moran get it in? Southampton 2-1 in front after 76 minutes. Steve Moran, the scorer. He got a hat-trick against Coventry a year ago here in an 8-2 win. This match was nowhere near as easy for Southampton up to that point, but Moran, who got a hat-trick against Ipswich last Saturday, shows that he's back in form by scoring again and putting them 2-1 up. Just after Coventry had a very, very good 15 or 20 minutes when they must feel they should have gone ahead. Instead, they're behind for the second time. Here's Regis. Armstrong. Well, Coventry now back in a mood of desperation. Gibson. Jordan. Moran forward for Lawrence to chase. Up against McGrath. Corner. And Southampton seem to have woken up at just the right time from their point of view. Got ahead to that, and that's got off the line. Joe Jordan, the unlucky player. Kenny Hibbett was the man who got it off the line. Could so easily have been 3-1. Jordan came in late, he got his header in, keeper beaten, but Kenny Hibbett makes a clearance which keeps Coventry alive in this match, and how vital that might prove. Will look at Shilton and feel that he's one of the reasons why they weren't in front before falling behind. Here's Wright, saw that early. Case. Peake took the throw quickly. Here's Adams, three in the middle waiting. Chance to cross it. Bond got it out for a corner. Well, we're moving into time being added on for stoppages. Kenny Hibbett anxious to get the corner taken. Pearce is there. It'll have to go back to Hibbett. Shilton's coming to meet Regis. Jordan's defending too. They're waiting for Pearce. There isn't long. And there goes Peake. But there goes the final whistle. And disappointed Coventry City side who will look back on moments in the second half when they might have clinched that match, but instead they continue their fight against relegation. 4 games still to go, but not helped by this result. Although Regis scored towards the end of the first half, following Kirk Stevens' own goal and injury, it was Steve Moran who won the match for Southampton with his 18th goal of the season, and those 3 points keep them on course for a UEFA Cup place. An exciting second half, Coventry looking as if they might have got it, but in the end it was Southampton 2, Coventry 1.